Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Love Thy Woman is today's show. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Appreciate it. Salamat. Today we start off with is at Dragon Empire. We're at the office in the seminar room where Lucy, the lawyer, Dana, Manny, Gia's outside. She's talking to Amanda. You know, she sees Gia starting to tear up because Gia's having flashbacks of her dad, you know. Good memories, and then she starts crying, or tearing up. She walks into the office. Of course, Lucy's mouthing off as usual. And then the lawyer sits down and says, okay, Adam had his, 5 years ago, he did a will and testament, but he just redid his will and testament this week, and we're going to watch a video that he taped. So they put on the video and they show Adam, he's signing the papers on the will, and he's saying, you know, I've changed my will, and this is what I want done. The paperwork the lawyer has, so he'll go over it and let everyone know what's going on. The lawyer stands up and he starts talking. He says, the first person is, he starts talking about Michael and Kai. They're both getting 10% of Dragon Empire stocks. Then he mentions between those two, and then here comes Amanda in the room, and they're like, what are you doing here? No one told you to come in here. This is important. You have nothing to do with this. And the lawyer's all wheeled. She was asked to come in. She has something to do with it. So that's when the lawyer says that Amanda and her son are going to get 5%, and then he says, you know, Dana's going to get 20% of all, you know, of the stocks, but they're going to take 270 million pesos out of that because what she did to Gia, you know, she stole the 270 and made Gia go bankrupt with her company. So that's going to be deducted from the 20% that she's going to get. Then right after that, they go to Gia. Gia gets 50% of the company, of all the stocks. He hasn't said yet that she's going to be the president or the CEO, but the lawyer's just given part of the will today, and then he's going to do part tomorrow. So he tells her, you know, you get 500, and then they went to Lucy. Lucy's going to get 10%, and she can have all the money in 3 different banks that they have. And that's it. And, you know, he gave Manny 30 million pesos for being a good friend. And Lucy starts freaking out. What do you mean? This is all I get? What is this? Amanda, what are you getting something? And then Amanda says, and your son. She's all, because I had an affair with your husband. And Lucy can't believe it. She's like, what? You know, you're lying. This isn't true, blah, blah. She's screaming back and forth. I don't understand what they're saying, a little bit of it, but I can, you know, pretty much get it. So they're fighting all over it. And the lawyer's, oh, this is final. This is what he says. And Amanda's like, yes, I had an affair, and this is his son. And Lucy's just freaking out. Then the lawyer says, okay, this is the first part of the will and testament today. And then they break up, and Lucy and Dana, they go off their own ways. They're going back home. Amanda stops Gia on the way out, and she says, I'd like you to introduce you to your, telling her son, I'd like to introduce you to your ate, Gia. And, they're offering, if you need any help, if you need any assistance, you need, someone to talk to, we got your back and we're here for you. And they said, okay. David and his friend meet Gia downstairs. She didn't tell him, the 50%. She just said, everything went okay, I guess. And Lucy gets home and, she starts throwing things at Adam's picture. How dare you? She's freaking out, and she's trying to figure out a way how they can null void the will. So her and Dana are trying to figure out how can they null, the new will that Adam just made. So tomorrow we'll be finding out how they're going to try to. But tomorrow Lucy calls Manny, and she's like, Manny, I need a favor for you. You helped me out before. And Manny's not that bright. You got us 30 million pesos. Just step on, go away, buddy. Stay out of it. But Manny's gonna go retrieve the gun tomorrow out of the bathroom. And when he's walking out of the bathroom, guess who he meets? He meets the police sitting there. They're gonna bust him with the gun. Manny was looking in and finds out that Amanda's son never went to all these colleges, and he was hired, and Lucy's like, oh, you could just hire him, and Amanda were like, oh, there's no problem, he's graduated top of his class. No, he never went to those colleges, they're saying. And Manny finds that out. So I don't know, I still don't think we still haven't heard about the DNA test. So we're gonna find out what's going on. So please tune back in tomorrow, and let's see where this is going. It's it's getting a little better. It's just it seems like it's too short. They just keep dragging it on instead of just getting into it. They're having too many flashbacks. But salamat. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And to all my wife's subscribers on her channel, salamat. Thank you for tuning in. She's feeling better. She's still taking her meds. She's starting to feel a lot better, so hopefully she'll be back within the next week where she can be doing her own channels. So please tune in tomorrow. Have a good day, and as I always tell y'all, stay safe. Wash your hands and wear a mask, and distance yourself from other people, and you never know who has it. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.